I'm live. Okay, it says I'm live. Is there anybody there? One person. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. So one person watching so far. Mind you, I might be a tiny touch early. I met nobody watching. Oh, Tom. Hi, Tom. How you doing? Hello. Hello. Hi, Jack. How you doing? Hi, Joe. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so what are we gonna talk about? Yes, I'm good, thanks, Tom. I'm okay. I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Been digging into Syntronic. That's been fun. Have you got it? Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Super. Joe's here again.
Hello, everybody.
Moderating the feed. Hey, look at these. Hey. Very steampunk. These are Joe's. Nick Joe's steampunk glasses. What was that? Oh. Hey, Paul. How you doing? Suits you, sir. Thanks, Joe. I could be. I'd make a good steampunk. So I'm growing this. I'm just going to grow it. I'm just going to grow it forever. Just going to grow it and grow it. I'm not going to cut my hair either. I've decided to grow that as well because it makes for the madness. I watched Alien today. Great movie. But the thing is scarier. Okay, so has anybody been watching what they've been watching? Has anyone watched my DDMF No Limits video or the New York compression trick video from today? Did anyone enjoy them? I'm getting into compression, and about once a year I start to kind of reteach myself these like compressors and stuff because, you know, I tend to forget all that kind of thing all the time. So I like to learn and teach myself stuff again. So I do like refreshers, and whilst I'm doing the refreshers, I think it's nice to do some videos as well for them. So the New York compression trick, that's like the coolest thing ever. If you haven't watched it, watch that. That's really cool. That lets you bring out the sparkle in your mix. Yeah, you see, Joe uses a parallel compression trick. Hi, Toz. How you doing? And thank you for watching. Super duper. Yeah, so the New York compression trick, that's very cool. So if you've got like a dull sounding drum track, or you just want to bring your drums like a bit further forward into the mix, then that is a good way to do it. But it's just parallel compression, really. Good. Hey, Mitch, how you doing? All the way from Atlanta. Nice you could come over. Brilliant. Awesome jobby. And Mitch has had some good videos out this week as well. I'm thinking of using the filter equalizer wake wave generator sound better. I tried. I thought FAC chorus would make anything sound better. It's just brilliant. Yeah, compressors. Some people just don't. It's really strange because I had a comment on the New York compressor video saying that the guy couldn't really hear any difference, but it's not the kind of compression that you use to massively alter the sound. You really want to. It is an amazing chorus. You want to use the New York compression trick just to make certain instruments. So like it was made for drums in New York in the 70s, disco, and like apparently like nearly all the engineers in New York were using it on their disco drums. Yeah, I thought it was noticeable. I thought the difference was noticeable as well, but you know, I don't know. It's strange. Some people don't hear the stuff so much, you know. I don't know why. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, compressors and limiters. Hey, Rustic. We're going to talk about something as well. We're going to talk about a sound pack that Rustic has designed for the Moog Model 15. And he's basically designed the pack to help me and Joe. So we were selling the pack for $4.99. And I will be demoing the pack probably tomorrow. I've designed this track. Actually, I did this when I was playing with the pack when Rustic sent it to me. It's so science fiction and sort of industrial. It's like industrial science fiction. It's awesome. It's massive sounding, and a lot of the sounds kind of self-trigger. So you'd fire the patch up and it will trigger. It will trigger the sound, so the sound will start playing, and then you can go into the controls and you can tweak the controls, and it just sounds it's huge. But you'll hear it tomorrow. But it's $4.99. If you want the pack, you can. There'll be a link in the description for this video later. But all you do is PayPal.me, $4.99, and I'll send you the pack to your email. And it's easy. It's a Dropbox pack. Click on that, you open the whole pack, no messing around, straight into Model 15. It's just awesome. It's very, 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 very 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press like. Yes, do it now. Press like. And it's a huge sounding pack, and it's brilliant. And we might use the New York compression trick on that as well. So yes, so there's that. Model 15 as a much loved synth. Oh yeah. Grab it now. PayPal.me. No, wait till the link's in there, but it is awesome. And there's 59 presets. 59 presets in that pack. So it's huge. It's huge. And it has an absolutely fantastic pad sound called this. I think it's called Cinematic Pad. And it's so lush. It's huge, rich sounding. But there's so many other sounds in there. It's just, it's awesome. Well worth the $4.99. Well worth it, and it massively supports us. You know, it helps us out. And Rustic did another pack for us not long ago, and we give it away. It was like an honesty thing. We decided, well, we'll give it away for free, with the proviso that you donate a little bit. And only one person donated, and I'll bet loads and loads of people downloaded it. But you know, it's a lot of effort, you know, to make something like that, and to make all these videos and stuff. It's a huge effort. Anyway, I digress. It's fantastic, and you'll hear it in the video. Hopefully, I'll get it done tomorrow morning. This pack, this track is just huge sounding. It's massive. Oh, look, it's Moog. It's Moog this week. Moog for the Model 15. So yeah, so we've done compressor. We've done Model 15. What next? Sequence. Did anyone play with Sequence? There's some valuable market research for you. I didn't. What was that?
I think that's something to do with only one person paying for what you were talking about.
I know, but there you go. But hey, you know, you can't blame people for, you know, taking stuff for free. If it's there. You know, not everyone, and people don't do it with malice. They just do it, you know. Anyway, Sequence is very, very cool. Anyone ask any questions on Sequence, Joe? Because it goes off too quick for me to see. Sequence is fantastic. It's free. It's free, and it's, remember that one, what's the best pack for any Moog? I'll answer that in a minute. It's free and with an IAP. Okay, but it's such a cool, and it needs. I mean, I don't like reviewing apps that only have portrait, but Sequence was so good that I decided to do it anyway. And the developer sent me the code for the IAP, obviously, so I could do the whole thing. But it's so cool. It's so cool. And everybody who's played it loves it. And it's kind of like it's not self-generating. It has a step sequencer, but it's very, very clever how it works. But if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Thanks, Toz. Sequence was a lot of fun, even in portrait mode. Is right. And once it gets landscape mode and inter-app audio bus on inter-app, as an AUV, it would be fantastic as well. So there's Sequence, which we did.
Best pack for any Moog.
Best pack for any Moog. I don't. The mini Moog packs are good. Like if you get like the mini Moog Model D or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the pack. It's a pack that I've still got to do the demo for. Which, funnily enough, I was going to do that today, but I decided not to. I decided to do the New York compression trick thing instead. So this sometime this week, I will do the mini Moog. The Grateful Dead packs are good. The Grateful Dead expansion packs are good for Moog as well. But the Richard, to be fair, they're all pretty good. They're all much of a muchness, you know. You do get a lot of cool stuff in each of those packs. What have you been listening to lately? Not a lot, to be honest, because I've been too busy making videos and stuff. Gandalf's Fist I listened to, which is like a prog rock band that Colin sent me. So if you like progressive rock, check out Gandalf's Fist on what's it called? Bandcamp. Very, very good.
Jack says, did you know you can use the drums in iPoly 6 and IMS 20 as monophonic synth channels?
I think I knew about. I think I've done this in IMS 20. I don't like the sequencer in IMS. Oh, it's synthetic, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do like an IMS 20 video thing demo, just a quick play thing. But then I was thinking to myself, because it has the same sequencer system as the iPoly 6, and of course nobody's going to use it now because of Gadget, basically. However, since IMS 20 and iPoly 6 are not gadgets, yeah, if you want to record something just with those, I think you get two in iPoly 6s. Is it right? You get two iPoly 6s and maybe 2 drum tracks, or 2 iPoly 6s and 1 drum track. I'm not sure about IMS 20, but I guess it's the same. Oh no, it'll be more, won't it? It'll be more channels because it's mono. I don't know. I found the sequencer system a little bit confusing. You still use Cubasis all the time. It's my favorite iOS DAW. It's the one that I chose to learn. It's the one that I find easiest to understand and operate. And I'm not disrespecting any other DAWs out there. It's just that for a DAW, it's a personal thing. You know, I don't mind demoing them. I've probably demoed all of them, maybe Aurea, and stuff like that. The top ones, aren't they? But for me, Cubasis is a thing. You know, I like it. You can use Cubasis completely on its own. You don't need to use anything else at all. In fact, my New York compression trick, the compressor was Cubasis basic compressor. Compressor. What's that? What was that? It's popped up.
This is Shannon on Sounds. Hi Doug, have you ever thought about taking your sound test room outside, like on location? No.
No. I did, because you know when we went up to Trent Crom, we went up to the highest part of Cornwall a couple of years ago, and I thought it'd be great to take the iPad up there and do a filmy thing. Do you know what would be really cool as well? If I knew someone who had one of these really good drones, and I could like hold the iPad and record the audio into Audio Share or something, and then sync up the video later with the drone video. That'd be cool beans, wouldn't it? Until a drone crashed into me and knocked me off the side of the mountain. Well, the views would be good. You've learnt a lot from me. Thank you very much. That's the plan. I hope it's clear and most of the time. The trouble with me is because I don't really, I'm not like Jacob in the fact that Jacob will spend literally days editing a video and make sure everything is spot on, because that's his thing. That's the way he likes to do it. I can't do that. It would for the start off, I wouldn't be able to do a quarter of the amount of reviews that I do. And there's so many good apps out there that I just want to get them all done all the time, and it's just never ending. But I love it, you know what I mean? That's what I love. I love the spontaneity of it, and I love making mistakes as well. And I like the mistakes being in the videos. And if an app crashes or you get a MIDI freeze or something, I think it's good for people to see that, and the fact, and also see that you can, for most of the time, work your way around that problem pretty quickly and get on with your job, you know. I mean, Jacob had a terrible crash on his live feed with Borderlands. He had this amazing Borderlands system going, and it was a beautiful thing. It really was. It was just, oh, people loved it, and it sounded fantastic. And all of a sudden, kaboom, the whole thing went off. And this is absolutely one take videos, Tom. And one of the things with you know, I just love the spontaneity of it, and I love the fact that something might go wrong. So if it goes wrong, you will actually see it go wrong and actually see me try and fix it. The only videos I've edited recently, I did one for Casper, where I just spent ages and ages and ages trying to find a sound. There was nothing wrong with the thing, but it was like 2 minutes of me trying to find a sound, and that was just mind-bogglingly boring. You wouldn't have. That was just. Stuff like that is pointless, you know. But if it's a genuine mistake or a crash or something, you will see it on videos. And I like this. You'll probably notice that watching my live feeds, or if you watch my videos, I'll start to talk about something, and all of a sudden I'll go off onto a completely different tangent. I can't help that. That's the way my brain's wired. So, and I'll start talking to Joe about stuff, and it's completely random. And luckily, because she knows me so well, she usually knows what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. +1 on BM3. Any BM3 users? Any people that love BM3? I've just uninstalled it yet again and reinstalled it, because even though it's had this new update, I'm still having troubles with the IAP downloads. And yet I really want to. I love the way it looks and the things that you can do with samples. I'm just having a look. Oh, me, yeah.
Hello.
The redeeming of sound packs is proper messed up, and it's bad because Matt sent me these codes to do the. I seriously want to do the packs. So you haven't messed with the IAPs, no? Did you? So you haven't? Are you getting on all right with it, Tom? Are you finding it as a workflow thing? Joe says not for me. Probably enjoy it. Cubase is what I'm working. That's the thing with me, you see. Cubase is my workflow thing, and this is for making video demos. It's important that you work with something that you're very comfortable working with. Otherwise, it will be a complete mess. It's like $55. Where's that? Is that Canada? I like Cubase as well, so for me it's Cubase's Gadget. Yeah, I like Gadget and Cubase. I find Gadget very, very easy. Edmonton. Is that Canada? Alberta. That's definitely Canada, isn't it? I'm a geographical idiot. Yeah, yes. So $55. That's a lot, isn't it? Do you know what I don't understand? Apple's tier. Oh, the Model 50. Hey, John, have you tried them yet? John bought a pack. John from Berkeley. John. If John answers from Berkeley, just let me know. Okay. What was I talking about? You see, I've done it again. I've completely forgotten what the hell I was on about.
I don't know who John from Berkeley is.
Got to plug in the damn iPad. He's just commented. Yeah. So I've completely forgotten.
What are you talking about? Gadget or something?
I'm not. Gadget. Yes, Gadget. I was talking about Gadget. Thanks, darling. Thanks. Gadget. I find the workflow in Gadget super. No, I'm talking about Gadget before I was talking about geography. Hey, Gadget. I find Gadget workflow, super simple and straightforward, really, really easy to understand, and I find it quite inspirational as well. I think that you can sort of. Does anybody know the Penguin Orchestra Cafe? They're like a English band, but they're quite interesting to listen to. They've done some very, very famous tunes. Sort of, yeah, exactly right. So, yeah, Penguin Cafe Orchestra. That's the one. I find that I can make Gadget sound like them with just start playing with the piano sound and just starting to put random notes in on the MIDI keyboard, and then just add, like, put in another track with another piano and start adding piano over that, and you start to get like stuff that sounds like the Penguin Orchestra Cafe. I don't know. It sounds great. Says it at about 110 BPM, and away you go. And then put in some little drum bits and pieces here and there, and a bit of strings or something. You know, it's nice. It's very nice. I enjoy it. It's cool. It's cool beans. So another thing that was talked about on the what's it called, the Audio Bus forum, is that somebody said today that if they started making YouTube videos, what would people like to see? And I think, for other than anything else, we need more people making videos for iOS, the iPad and the iPhone. Because unlike VSTs, well, of course VSTs have been around a lot longer, but unlike VSTs, we haven't got nowhere near enough people. And the more people that make videos, the more aware everybody else becomes of the iPad as a professional music making platform. And loads of people disagree. They think, no, it's not, but it is. It is. So we need more people. So I suggested that anybody who wants to make them, don't be too precious and don't be worrying about camera angles. Don't be worrying too much about audio and stuff for a start off. And just start to get a few videos out there. And the more that you do, the more natural it will feel to do them. It's very difficult with your first couple of videos because you always feel a bit nervous and a bit conscientious of yourself being on, like, people watching it, even if it's only a few people watching it or loads of people. But as long as you can get around the fact that you don't mind looking like an idiot like me, you'll be all right, you know, and it won't matter. And also the fact that you don't have to be the total expert, you know, because nobody is, especially in music. You know, there is no such thing as the total expert in music. Nobody knows everything, and it's such a subjective thing. I think following a chat that involved in videos, it was just simply like recording what's going on the screen. I didn't catch all of that because it's gone off.
Okay. I think following the chatter involved in videos, it is just simple, like recording what's on the screen, easy audio, etc. More people would do them, but it's almost like each thing needs to be that's it.
Okay, what did Synth Anatomy say underneath, Tom?
Don't know. Just can't find it. Audio Dabbler says,
that's the
get
one.
super nervous when I would get super nervous when I first started, like serious stage fright.
I know, it's bad. It's in it. You do it at first. You're really worried, and you're like, you know, you're thinking, oh my, and then you're stopping it and you start again. It doesn't matter.
Shed said, maybe when you do the videos, you could have your face in shot like Jacob does, with a mirror or whatever. I
can't, no, because I'll tell you why I don't do that. Because if I do that, I have to move the iPad further away. And I used to, if you look back a year or so ago, or maybe a couple of years, the iPad wasn't, and I could have done it then, but it's better to have. It's people want to see the iPad. I don't think it distracts me to have to look at somebody's face while I want to see what's going on the screen. And it's all nice. Sometimes it would be nice to maybe have the you know, the screening. But I prefer to have just, I just like having to see the iPad or the screen of a VST or whatever, as much of that as possible on the screen, and not have to worry about people looking at me. Yeah, well, that's true. What about Jacob's cute face? But Jacob is a rock star. But no, I that's what I want. But that's just for me, you know. That's a thing for me. I don't think people need to look at me while they need to concentrate on what's going on the screen. Although for a lot of the time, if I'm just playing presets, then yeah, there's probably not a lot going on the screen, and definitely not a lot going on my face. A bit there. And nothing going on behind my eyes. Nothing. The engine's running, but there's no one driving. Honest. I'm serious. Hello, laddie.
Seesaw said Cubase won't route session band through Audio Boss.
Won't it? No, Cubase won't route session band. Okay. Sometimes your reflections. Yeah, no, I noticed that as well. You see, I've technically. I'm glad you've noticed that the reflections, because it took me many years to get that reflection exactly right. So you would actually see my face if you look close enough, like a ghostly inspiration talking to you from the iPad screen, as well as the app. It's all done on purpose. That and the fact that there's too much reflection in that room upstairs. Is that compression based? I'm going to do more compression videos. I'm going to do a basic, use the New York compression trick on your bass. That'll work. iPad apparition, you say. I'm coming to you through the screen.
Don't do that.
Through the screen. Through the screen. Anyway. Yeah, so that's what I would say to definitely get out there, make the videos, worried about the stuff. But I sometimes think that videos can be overly professional on YouTube. You know, it's YouTube. It's a platform for people just like you and me who just want to learn about the stuff that we've bought without having all the flannel and crap thrown at us from the companies. I want to see if an app is what it says it is. And I do so many app videos, right? That the apps have got to be pretty straightforward to learn. If you can do them in a day, you know. Someone said to me the other day, or I comment, is that it's amazing how fast that I learn the apps. But it's not really, because I haven't managed to learn 100% about everything. And if I do videos, you'll notice that in the comments, a lot of the time, or on the Audio Bus forum, people will point out what I've got wrong. And that is the best thing ever for me. And for other people watching as well, because you can all of a sudden go, oh yeah, well, there is a better way to do it. Or I did that completely wrong. But it doesn't matter, because I'll be exactly like you. I'll have bought the app and I'll be playing with it. And I won't know. So it's nice to see the problems that you may encounter, or how brilliant it is. And this is why I like preset demos, synthesizers as well, because if I'm not a programmer of synths, I want to hear what the professionals have done, or what the synth is actually really, really capable of doing, you know. And me programming ain't going to show you that. Sometimes the settings pane is in an inconvenient place. Well, yes, sometimes. And some apps are confusing as well, the way they've done it. But most of the time, if you can once you've got your head round iOS's basic architecture of how things work, that's what's embarking at nobody at the door. Then you're okay, you know. There's a lot of similarities between the way things function behind the scenes. So, in a lot of the times, things are a lot of the times things are similar, like BPM counters and that and stuff. It was more so in the old days, but still now it's kind of, the architecture is similar. I don't like it too much when somebody takes a nap that we all know and love and drastically alters it. You know what I mean? Beyond all recognition. And that just becomes too confusing for me. And I think, why would you do that? Why?
Todd says, Watson backed at the mention of iOS.
No, it's not iOS.
Go see Dad. Go see your dad.
Oh. Here we go. Here he is. Say hello to everybody. Yeah, Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops did that. But Fruity Loops FL on the iPad, or Fruity Loops in the what's it? Apple. Do you like Apple? Oh, I don't like Apple. I can't. No, Apple. Oh, he's been looking at him. So, what we got to talk about now? Let's see. So we're done. What we done? Is anybody interested in glitch breaks and slip? I've got a list. Careful what?
What are you showing?
Yeah, I don't want to be showing that. Psycho. Anyway, right. So, I've got a list.
Somebody wants to know where can they get additional presets.
What for?
Don't know.
Additional presets for what? Be specific, because there are preset packs available and stuff, and for different things. And a lot of people make, yeah, exactly, which app. A lot of people make presets and sell them. You know, people in the community. So, like Rustic, for instance. What was I talking about now? Oh yeah, glitch breaks and sliver. I reinstalled glitch breaks and sliver, and I haven't been updated for a while. But sliver is just is great fun. I thought it was great, and I rewatched my video so I could learn a bit about it. I honest to God, that's what I do. If it's been a while since I've demoed an app, I'll go and watch my demo of the original time I did it. Sliver, yeah, it's nuts in a good way. You're right. It's fun, isn't it? But I don't know if that's been updated for a while. Are you using the Roland Go mixer?
Anyone using the Roland Go mixer yet for smartphone?
Couldn't have a cup of coffee, darling, as well.
Somebody asked, what's best drum machine for iOS in your opinion?
Rock drum machine, 100%.
Yeah.
Thanks, darling. Rock drum machine, or funk drummer, and anything by Lumbeat is just the dog's nuts. Basically, it brilliant, but they're not going to be for like it's everybody's taste. I do like the classic machines in I've noticed that the guy who develops, he's been doing a lot of stuff on distro, but he's been doing Alex something or other, yeah. He's been doing a lot of stuff like live bloggy things, so he's still around and active. So I'm hoping that he's gonna thingy. I'm hoping that he's going to carry on and what's it, his apps, or update them. So it's all right, because Joe's gone to make me a cup of coffee. She's left me with the other iPad, which has got the proper feed on it, so I can see the questions. So I'm thinking of getting drum session. So rock drums. I reviewed drum session, and drum session is good. Positive Grid, is that right? Is that what we're talking about? Is that X drummer? I still would 100%. I would go with Lumbeats first. You can do so much stuff with it, and it's easy. Building a song is so easy. Patterning's a different kind of thing, isn't it? It's not like kind of what no. Although Patterson is a drum machine and is a brilliant, but when I like, because it's really right. It's difficult because being an app reviewer, you learn and love all these apps, especially the ones you're doing. And you know, my rule of thumb is if I don't like it, it won't get done. And I've done patterning, but as a drum machine and something that sounds like a drummer, which is what I want, something you can almost can't, if you play it, you can't tell it's not real. Rock drum machine, that'll do it. Soft drummer, funk drummer, those three. And Louis done other apps, future drummer, but those three. Also as well, I love Drum Perfect Pro, which I did a kind of a setting up and getting started on, because that is a complex app. To get the best out of Drum Perfect Pro, that is a complex app, but you can go deep with that app. If you want to go deep and you want exactness in everything you do, then Drum Perfect Pro is you wouldn't go far wrong, and it has a huge amount of kits that you can buy as extras. Okay, but this is the thing to remember as well. You've got to remember the money. You know, you want to buy Drum Perfect Pro and you want to start banging out all the extras for it, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But you want to say, find an app that you're going to stick with forever and use, then you're not going to mind spending the money. It's like Cubases, you're not going to mind spending money if that's the door you want to learn. So, you know, you've got to be thinking about things. I think that it's important to know, I do all sorts of different types of music, so it doesn't matter. And, you know, I'm really lucky they give me this stuff for free. So it would be difficult for me to say now, although I did spend a lot of money on all sorts of apps at the beginning when you're learning. What would I buy now? Well, Cubase is 100%. The Rock Drum Machine apps, yeah. Audio Share, Audio Bus, you know, probably Bram Boss's apps. Stuff, but there's still stuff in it. But there's still stuff, you see, when I go mad and want to buy everything. Beatonal, yeah, Beatonal was pretty good. It's like what Figure could be if they put it into portrait mode and added some extra bits and pieces. But someone said there was a problem with Beatonal. Something about it not playing the first notes on the hits or something. I'm not sure because I haven't used it for a while. In fact, I don't think I've used it since I did the video for it because it's time. Can't use everything all of the time. It's difficult. And, of course, I've got all this stuff in my K to do as well. The Syntronic stuff, which is pretty cool. Oh, you see, Fugue Machine. I love it when people do this and they just throw in a title of an app that's just awesome. Because it takes you off a completely different tangent. Do you remember when Fugue Machine came out and it didn't have independent MIDI output? And then all of a sudden, you could send each of those channels to another synth, and it just took that app to a whole new level. Well, here's another good one as well, Arpeggiano. I did one where it was orchestral soloing, sample tank. Oh, magic. Arpeggiano. Super duper. Thanks, darling. Thank you for the coffee. Do you know what? When sometimes as well people say, I don't drink coffee on my videos because I don't want to hear people slurping. Well, here you go. That's for all the people who don't like noises. Extrema. Yeah, Extrema. Do you know what Extrema reminds me of? What's it called? Extrema. What did
Joe said? Who remembers when Figure was a paid app?
Was it? That sample Doug Slapes. I remember I bought Moog for 69 pence when it first came out. This was before Moog. This is before anyone would give me anything. I'd ask, but they'd say, you can write off. Right, off. What I need is one of them blips. There's so many times in the videos that I would love to swear. I'm not kidding, but I have to try and not. You can write off. Moog said that. I'm kidding, they didn't. They didn't. But it's only recently, I mean, I did pay but 69 pence. God, I was so happy. I was so happy that I paid 69p when I saw it got up to 30 quid. 30 quid. 30 quid. And this is another thing we've got to talk about, isn't it? We have to talk about the price of apps. The price of apps is going to go up. And I'd say now that some of them are on par with the VST prices. You know, so I don't think we're going to see much of a mega hike in prices now. They're kind of going to level out. But you can, VSTs have come down slightly, unless you want to buy serum or something like that. And not many VST people give me stuff. I came multimedia do obviously because I do all their demos. But who else give me stuff? Propeller Editor give me some stuff, but they don't talk to me anymore. I don't know why. No, they would. I think I got the wrong email. But some Reason developers, quite a few Reason developers, quite happy to give me stuff. I don't mind the price of apps as long as the older. Now that's another thing as well. We should really address as well, isn't it? Now this is the problem. It should be. I don't know. This is really difficult, isn't it? Because as technology moves forward, I don't know. You know, if that would even be possible. I think it's really difficult, isn't it? Because if you bought, I think the apps should be updated to work on. I think the apps should be, if it's a paid app, it should be, and it's still in the shop. It should be updated to work on the latest iOS. But I don't know if it's possible for a brand new app developed for, say, iOS 11, say, or iOS 10, could reasonably be expected to work on iOS 7 or something, you know. Although iOS 7 was one of the best ones. But I don't, you know, because that would, I don't know how difficult that would be because the architecture changes, doesn't it? It's a little strange, isn't it? And of course we're going to lose, we will lose a load of stuff. I still haven't even got Audio Bus 3 still using too. A lot of people, Rustic patches installed, did not work with. No, just don't need to leave the comfort of your iPad. Just hit the Dropbox links and it'll just say, and then the little icon at the top, just bing it. I'll say open in Model 15. That's what I did. Just directly opened it in Model 15. Cool. What was it? They are cool. They are very sci-fi, aren't they? Wait until you hear this track that I've done. It's madness. It's madness and very, very strange. Audio Bus 3, yeah, that's it. A lot of people aren't bothering with Audio Bus 3 yet because Audio Bus 2 still does exactly what they want it to do. I find Audio Bus 3 quite useful. So I really like the mixer thing and the MIDI thing. But I tell you what, I proper love AUM. I love AUM and I love it. Don't know why. And someone said, I did this, you know, the big synth building thing. And then someone said, the question said, well, yeah, can't you just do this in Cubases? And I'm thinking, do you know, yeah, you probably could to a degree. But I love AUM. A massive supporter of Chromatica, the best audio document sharing, audio share on the planet. It took me about a year to buy the multi-glades. Listen, this is the thing as well, isn't it? You know, some people don't like change. I don't like change. But they're happy with the workflow they've got. And if they're happy with the workflow they've got and they're sensible about it and they know that they can get the best out of maybe 4 or 5 apps that they use on a regular basis without having to update and without having to update everything all the time, then don't update. Stick with what you've got. You know it works. You're good to go. And occasionally an app will come along and you'll probably love it and you'll want to get it, and you can get. This is one of the things as well, isn't it? You know, some people think that maybe every single app should be a trial period app or something like that, but I don't know. I certainly, if it's a VST and if there's a free version, someone say they love him.
Yeah, because he just walked behind you, didn't they?
Did he? Get out and shot you, laddie. I'll be beating you later. I'll be beating him later with a big stick.
Somebody says there's a sound test room backup. Do they mean the website?
Do you mean the website?
That's Music Man 57.
The sound test room website won't be back up now. It hasn't been back up. Finished 2 years ago, and that's it. It'll stay finished. The YouTube channel will just be as it is. This is what it is now. Just the YouTube channel and the Patreon page. That's the two things that I'm concentrating on. This is only me. It's only me and me with. It's only me and me with, and we do it all ourselves. Nobody loves us.
Bless you.
Thanks. How is it? Hello, Grumpy. Get out of that without moving. Come on. Get out, go on. You moved. Come on, God. Flipping neck. He's not lovely. He's a psycho. He's a psycho. That's it. We've kicked him off now. That's it. He's taken over.
No.
He's taken over the show. It's the Sound Test Room live feed with Watson. I wonder if I can get him to wear the glasses. So he's...
Come on.
Hang on. This is good. He sometimes does this if he's feeling in the right mood.
No.
No, look, he's not. He's been. There we go. Watson, steampunk. Off you go. Drop the glasses.
Come on. Good boy.
Oh dear, mad dog. So what we get? Look, so we've done. I want to talk about the Ruse Maker. Ed said, "Hey Joe."
I know. I think that my head got slightly.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Did it? Say hello. I want to talk about Ruse Maker. Yes, the update that's coming soon. That's very sorry. Don't worry. Hey, Dave. Listen, mate. I've been working on your track in Reason with some syntronic leads. It's very cool. It's very cool. Dave sent me a track, by the way, and it's very, very funky. And you should definitely go and listen to his stuff on SoundCloud as well, because that's good as well. Yeah, no, it's very cool. I used the OBX, one of the OBXA patches that Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea used to solo. Oh, mate. Oh, wait until you hear it. Oh, see ya. Very, very funky. No worries, Dave. You're welcome. It's so funky stuff, but it's stuff that's right up my street. That stuff is. So I don't think we've got Jacob or Colin. No Jacob Hack and no Colin Powell in tonight. No. Herbie and Chick are amazing. Yes, they really, really are. Incredible. Experts with the old pitch bend wheel. That's one of our daughters, Lydia. Can't you say hello? Oh dear. Right. And that's wrong, Colin. No, it's the other Colin. Colin Powell. My partner in the musical madness there is. The musical madness. I was going to say Denks and Clay, but we've only done 2 of them. Hi, Lydia, somebody said. Somebody called Louisa said hi.
Hello.
So, yeah, so what you been doing, Lids?
Keep it clean.
Yes, keep it clean. Keep it clean. It's a family show. It's a family show.
Dying with a hangover.
That's a look, isn't it? See, this is what happens. You get past 20 and all you want to do is sit in front of the telly and look at yourself. Oh, isn't that what I do? You get past 50, that's what you do.
He was looking at YouTube tutorials on makeup yesterday.
That was for your benefit.
No. What, because you know how to do makeup, don't you? I forgot
I
that.
never said that. Oh, my God, Lydia, what are you trying to do? I've got a reputation to keep. I watch serious music videos and not videos about makeup. Although I did look at some yesterday, but that's not like, you know.
Doug needs more eyeliner.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Do you know what we should do?
Cheers for that, John.
It's got nothing to do with music, but I think I should do, like, you said about doing a makeup YouTube tutorial thing, right?
I did.
I should do one on you and your channel.
I think no, no. Listen. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. I said to Lydia, what's your job? She's at her own business and everything. She does all right.
What's your job?
What is it? Your hair? What is it?
Beautician.
Beautician. Lydia's a beautician, and I said, I think that you should do some YouTube videos about makeup and stuff like that, because they get loads of views. And you said, why didn't you want to do that? The makeup test room. Thanks, Taz. You're giving the people the wrong idea, mate.
What colour does everybody think Doug should have his beard dyed?
See, they want to dye me beard now. What was it? Purple, wasn't it? Blue?
Purple or blue?
Didn't you dye it both?
Hey?
Didn't you dye it both when you dyed your beard?
No, Mum dyed it red. That was it, blue. Blue beard. Red, aqua. Oh, look. Question for Lydia. What were your favourite songs your dad played for you when you were 9? Careful with this one, matey.
Don't even know how to answer that question. Unfortunately, Doug wasn't around when I was 9.
No, I'm stepdad.
Stepdad.
But I am the world's best stepdad.
Yeah.
Ah. But what music did you play when you were 9? You can't remember that neither, can you? No. Speaks fluent Spanish, lived in Spain.
Don't let me start speaking Spanish to people.
Can you say, all right, what about say, what about say, in Spanish, what about say, hello everybody, I hope you're enjoying the show.
Right.
Loudly so they can hear
Let
you.
me think. I'm trying to think how to put it into I'm under pressure now.
Look, see? What's this?
Somebody from Murcia.
What's that? Somebody from Murcia, look.
They're in Murcia now.
Okay, well, you can speak in Spanish to her.
Yeah, I know, but I've not spoken Spanish for months.
This is true. We moved back here for how long? 5, 6?
6 years ago.
6 years ago in September.
When are you coming to California to see Colin? to see Colin in San Francisco. I don't think he's in San Francisco anymore. I think he's in Wisconsin, or is it? I want to move back as well. I don't. No, I think he moved. He moved from. He moved there for over a year ago. He moved back to be close. He didn't. I can't remember what it was now. It's I'm in San Francisco. You're welcome to swing by anytime. Cheers, mate. I'll nip over. Not a problem. I'll just jump on that next flight. We need to find a couple. Yeah, that would be nice. Apple would be. Bloody Korg should sponsor me. You blimmin' right. Korg, Moog and Steinberg. That'd be cool.
Joe reckons that Jacob does makeup before his videos to get him ready for the camera. I think
do you reckon?
Joe.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. I reckon he does. You met the Korg Gadget developer. They're really good people, aren't they? Steinberg definitely says you're promoting Cubase all the time. No, Steinberg are all right with me. They are. Steinberg are cool. But Steinberg, I was a massive supporter of Steinberg way before they started talking to me and stuff and things. And they never say to me, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? They're not. They're very cool people. Most of them are. IK, but I don't know why IK got such a bad rap, but hey, you know, but they're very, very nice to me in lots of ways, you know. So, yeah.
And some original DJB says surprisingly small team on Korg, amazingly talented.
Yeah, they're just brilliant, aren't they? On the software, the Gadget thing, yeah, they are. I think Jacob met them as well. And he said they were just really the nicest guys, and they do listen, but, you know, Gadget is massive. Of course, they're backed up by, like, one of the biggest tech companies, synth companies in the world, aren't they? Korg, you know what I mean? So, you know, they're going to get... A lot of people will buy Gadget, obviously, and they'll get questions and stuff chucked at them all the time. Sometimes it's easy to forget that we look at the Audio Bus forum, and I think that I certainly do. I go to the Audio Bus forum and sometimes think that is the beginning and the end of the iOS world sort of thing. But it's a lot bigger than that is. I mean, you know, the iPad musician group and stuff. But even beyond all that stuff, if you look at like how many new people join the iPad musician group each week, or how many people I guess join the Audio Bus forum, it shows that we're at least moving in the right direction with the stuff, you know. And that's the most important thing. That's an amazing thing, isn't it? So I think we've basically covered all of it, and I'm really looking forward to the Ruse Maker updates with that auto-generative thing, the sequencer. That'll just be mega. Very, very cool. I think Glitch Breaks and Sliver we've done. I hope they get updated. Ruse Maker updates, cool. We've covered compressors and limiters and things like that. Sequence I mentioned. We've done about the new bloggy things to do. And the other, we've covered Rustic's Model 15 pack, which I suggest you go and buy from me. And no, we're not going to do that one, Joe. All right. We're not going to do the size of my enormous head. That's it. Oh, Reslice. That was the last one. Reslice. Someone asked me to look at Reslice and recording into... I might have mentioned this the other day. Reslice. Reslice. It didn't say the size of my head. It said something else that she thought I'd be reading my list and accidentally read it out. The size of your Model 15 Throbber. Go on, my son, you're absolutely right. Let me whip that bad boy out for you now. Stop it, stop it. Right, so anyone using DRC? Yes. I'm on their test flight team, so I have to, every now and then I update it and I install it and play with the enormously huge sounds in there. This conversation has taken a turn. Oh, yes.
Again.
Oh, again. Yes, it's gone off on another tangent. This is what it's all about. Shall we go there? Shall we go there? No, we don't want to go down there. Right, so check your Twitter. I will. Keep it PG, Doug. YouTube will demonize you. No, if I was Pootie Pie now, I'd have managed to get in about 25 in the last 20 minutes, you know. And look at him, he's got 56 million subscribers. 56 million subscribers! He's got more subscribers than most people have got views. Right, so I think we're about done deal now. We've done an hour. That's the thing. We want to keep it at about an hour. I have to watch things on telly now. Things to watch.
Things to watch.
Things to watch. Tea to eat. Tablets to take. Oh, so I'm going to do this. Right, here's the thing, right? So everybody who's still watching and still here, I will be doing this every Sunday. Depending on my health, obviously, if I don't feel too great one Sunday, I'll miss it. But I'll try and get it done another day in a week. But generally try and get it done on Sundays at this time at 8 o'clock. I think which is a pretty good time for most people. If Jacob usually blogs on a Saturday at 8 or 9, 7, 8 or 9. So it's not going to ever interfere with what he's doing. Sunday's good because people are off work most places, so they can catch it if they can. If not, they can watch it on the channel. So it's good night from me, and it's
Night.
You're supposed to do what the two Ronnies did.
I'm not old enough.
Yes, you. Oh, yeah. If you like, yeah. Well, lol. Ha ha ha. It's good night from me, and it's good night
from him.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's what they do, isn't it?
Yeah. So you don't know.
No. Okay, and it's good night from Watson. And thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks, Mitch. Thanks, Sam. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. It did sink into the depths of depravity for a while there.
Into the bowels.
Especially when Lydia came down and joined in. There'll be no more talk of makeup and amazing, huge Model 15 throbbers. Do that again. How weird does that look? Right. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. About another 30 seconds and I'll be ending the feed. So any more quick questions, please remember to hit the like. Go and check out the Model 15. But if you're not sure, wait until tomorrow's video where I'll be playing the track that I made with the Model 15 pack from Rustic for me. Rustic Clank. It's called Rustic Clank. Hello. Oh, look at Watson. Look. He's leaning on his mum. He loves his mum. Right. Thanks, Toz. Okay. Cool beans. Brilliant. Thank you. And good night. And bless you all. Thank you for watching. Top job.